Hello everybody, Synesk111 here, and welcome back to more Drop Duchy. I'm not gonna go into the progress tree this time because I don't have any crowns to spend, but for this run, as promised, we are going to see if I can win hard difficulty with the Order. And after that, I'm gonna have to really get cracking on my 1,000 subscriber special video. It'll come, no matter how long it takes. I promise you. I believe the right thing to do for the Order is to... I know I'm thinking constellation-wise, but I think the right thing to do for the Order is to convert to whatever terrain appears the most frequently, so I can get Krak to its highest potential. Excuse me. I am going to have some of my troops build a church. And I'm going to have them plunder a couple of villages to see if I can get the adequate resources to upgrade some of the buildings I have, but alas, it's not enough. But I still have stone before Act 2. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, it's gonna be mostly plains I've seen, so... I'm gonna hold that, place the Krak down right here. Crusader outpost is going down here. And... bit disappointed I can't get the bottom row, but I can place the forest right here for 30 more troops. Church is Faith 3, going right up top. This should definitely be good enough for the Krak to work with, even though there are no enemy troops on this field. It is really meant to focus on resources for me. I am gonna get Reliquary again. I got it in the last part when I played with the Republic on hard difficulty, but I'm not really sure if that was a good idea, thinking about it now. I'm gonna give Divine Ride a try. I don't think I've used it in any of my runs before, and I feel like I could make some use of the noble buildings since I hardly work with those. So for this hostile region, I think it would be a good idea to... Do I wanna... Okay, it is mostly forests, so I should change constellations to Lepus. But just for this round. I don't have any additional buildings I can use, so I say we just go for it. It's their siege camp, which I'll hold. I can definitely place this Crusader outpost right down here. Mercenary camp will go right up here. I'm gonna have to use my Krak's arrows on it. That's the thing. Fluvial Guard. And it's theirs, so I don't have any rivers I can connect it to. Could go ahead and use the Constellation to get a couple more troops. And then I'll do this and finish off like this. Still haven't explored that many squares, but I'm still okay. That definitely looked like an easy battle to win. Alright, and Graveyard. It's gonna have me gain Crusaders equal to 4 times my faith. I don't think I've worked with that for a while, since I haven't played as the Order for a little while. In actuality. Hostile, hostile, peaceful. I think my best bet would be to... Well, if I go to this hostile region, it's going to force me into this peaceful one up here, so... I think I'm going to go to this hostile region and see if I can convert some of the river tiles into forests. And already I can upgrade the graveyard. I think I'm gonna get the graveyard in here. And I can upgrade my Krak as well. I do see some value in the graveyard in that it provides me with more Crusaders, so I can build more churches and plunder more villages for resources. Crusader Outpost can be upgraded as well. You know what? I think for this run I could also see what I can do with my Crusaders being at their maximum potential. It could be interesting. Okay, I don't see my Krak yet. It ought to come soon, though. I'm being overly optimistic about this, but... Yep, there it is. I think I should do this to make room for it. There we go. And this might be the last forest piece. No, there's actually one more. So what I think I ought to do is put this T piece down here. Turn this into a forest. And then place that last L piece right on top of it. Got 40 more Crusaders from the Crusader Outpost. 31 troops total. And there we go. Okay, it's all swords, so... I think this should be my best move. Okay. 2 enemy troops left over, but I'm still alive. Didn't hurt me all that much. I don't really need the Veterans Hall right now. But I will take a seminary. I do have a religious building on me at the start, which would be the church. Yep, right there. I'm gonna get the seminary in there. Gonna plunder a couple of villages to see if I can get some upgrades. Specifically the ones I really want. I can upgrade Divine Right, but I don't see any noble buildings right now. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade the Krak to Chevaliers real quick. Okay, I'm gonna need some more resources if I want to upgrade it again. But I should be good for now. Seminary is gonna go down here. Church is coming up, so it's a good opportunity to place it right next to it. My Krak de Chevaliers is coming up already. Yuck. Tell you what, I think I'm gonna have to make use of the planes this time around. Alarm tower is gonna have to go all the way over here, above this other alarm tower. Graveyard is going here. Okay, Mercenary Camp is Garrison 22. I'm gonna hold that for now. Alright. That was a lot of planes. But the Krak is making pretty good use of them. Save for that one piece I placed in the lower left corner. Didn't even need the axes. And next up, I can upgrade the Holy Crusade, now that I have 15 crosses. Divine Right can still be upgraded, though I may want to consider selling that since I haven't seen any noble buildings yet. Well, spoke too soon. I'm gonna have to get the manor down in this case. Don't need to refill just yet. But I can get some more gold. I'll make a trade. Then I don't really feel the need to refill still just yet. I can get a military chaplaincy. I don't know if I have the Crusaders to get both of the buildings I obtained in there. No. But I can get the manor in. And do I want to upgrade the manor now? Probably not. But I can upgrade the church. And reliquary. I don't think I have to worry about anything much up until I get to the keep. So long as I can make use of everything I have to beat the wall. Alright. Back to Chevaliers is coming up. It will go right down here, obviously. Shoot. Okay, Rally Point is calling for adjacent plains and fields. Oh, man. Well, if I have to. But then their Strategic Pavilion is coming up, and I'm at risk of placing it adjacent to the Rally Point. Or maybe I could place it right over here. Actually, this is our last military building. What if I did this? Then this. Then place this one down here. Crusader Outpost is coming up. The wall is pretty much as high as it'll go. Manor is going to go right here. Two Faith from Divine... Is it called Divine Right? Yeah, it is. It's looking like that's... Actually, I can place this river down here. Place this one here. And that's all. I was worried that it might get a little rough, but didn't turn out to be too bad. As long as I don't take too much damage, I should be okay. 32. I'm down to 21 now. I don't know if I should have refilled my defenses back at that village or what, but I'm still alive at least. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get some more military buildings moving forward. I'm gonna leave the river behind. And expedition-wise, I think it would be wise if I built another church. Or two. Plunder a couple more villages for more resources. The seminary can be upgraded. I can go up to this university and get a technology card. Treadmill crane. Works pretty good for me. And then I'm gonna have to work my way up to the guild for hopefully another military building. I don't think I can afford to make any silly mistakes at this point. If I'm gonna have so much faith, then the best thing to do would be to I'm not sure what to say next. Oh yeah. If I was gonna get so much faith really fast, especially since I'm playing with the Order, then maybe a commandery would be a good fit for what my next building would be. There's my seminary, finally. Graveyard is coming up too. There's that Krak to Chevaliers. The other mercenary camp. I'm gonna have to... I would very much prefer to put the siege camp down somewhere. Okay, it is just out of range. The Krak is just out of its range. So I'm good on that front. Alright. I think that's about as good as it will go. And then... oh shoot, only 20 arrows from... oh, because the planes aren't connected. Oh shoot. I really don't hope I really hope I die. I really do not want to die so early in this run. But it looks like I might. Oh. 45 and I was at 21. I definitely should have gotten some more military buildings when I had the opportunity. In fact, I don't really recall having a good opportunity to get more buildings. Well, nowhere to go but the beginning. Let's see if I can do better this time. I think that's gonna get me to... was it a guild that gets me more buildings? I'm gonna have to get through this peaceful round, then I'll know for sure. That's it for this round. I really can't believe I lost so early. I mean, I was past the wall, but... oh, man. I didn't even lose to a boss that time either. I'm gonna reroll. Lumber camp. Devotion sounds like a good technology to have. Okay, so yeah, it is a guild. I can get a building. I suppose I could get a building that works on rivers for right now. Like a river castle. But then for the constellation, I'm gonna have to switch over to Pisces. And then... Okay, good, this hostile region has rivers. I'll have to work my way up to the gold depot. Make a trade. Then it's off to the hostile region we go. Okay, the river castle is swords, the stronghold is arrows. I think I'm good to go. The river castle is a minimum flow of 15. I'm gonna have to place as many river tiles adjacent to it as I can. Or if it's connecting, it'll work too. I'm gonna hold the stronghold and bring out the Krak this time. There are no more river tiles, so I think I can do this. For a couple more swords. The Krak will gain 23 arrows, but I placed the stronghold adjacent to the borders. So that's on me. Yeah, this seems to be a good plan. Seminary again. I don't think I'd recommend it unless you had a lot of religious buildings on you, which I don't right now. Another Crusader outpost. I already got one. Commandery. I was talking about it earlier this part. Definitely seems like something good to have for the Order. Going to the gold depot will force me into a peaceful region. I'm gonna go up to the wheat depot, then the hostile. I'm definitely gonna have to get my commandery in here. Oh, I was hopeful on the village plundering, getting me enough resources. But I can deal with this. It's got 2 horse stables. So I think what I'm gonna do is place these right next to each other, because then they would qualify as being the closest buildings to one another. That's my Crusader outpost right there. they got the minimum flow of 15. Krak is coming up. Coming down. Mercenary camp. I'm gonna hold. More rivers mean more swords for the river castle. Oh, didn't want that. There we go. Formed myself a nice little moat around the Krak. And the commandery gets units from Faith. And I'll see how many of the swords the axes can take out. Then the swords will go into these swords. Then they'll go here, then finish off at the Krak. Alright. That was a good battle plan, I take it. And we got... I don't know if fertile grounds would count towards whatever the smallest area of land the Krak will see as. I think I'm gonna upgrade the commandery instead. I think this is gonna be a skip situation. And this hostile region has rivers too. But not very much. I can still work with this. Ranger base, calling for connected force pieces, which I will not give to you. Stronghold, we'll go right down here. There's my commandery. And, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And my Krak is coming up. Oh, so multiple religious buildings can make buildings lose even more troops. That's nice to know. River Castle, but can I get some units for it? I wonder. Yeah, it looks like I can. Yep, 20 altogether. But can I? No, it doesn't look like I can. Plus, if I place this long forest piece down, then the Krak will count it as the smallest land area and get arrows from there. So I'm gonna grab these swords, take them here. These swords will go here. These arrows will go here, and we'll finish at the Crusader outpost. Alright, so I can get Canal. Move 2 river terrain pieces at the beginning of each round's deck. Is there anything better I can do? I'm just gonna get the Canal. Plus, I've got the gold necessary to upgrade it already. So why not? And the Holy Crusade can be upgraded too. Trading fair, port. I'll go to the port to see if I can upgrade a level 1 card. River Castle gets upgraded. Pretty nice. 5 river cards in total. Okay, all the buildings I have are in there. I guess I should be okay to go. Hopefully I can make it a ways past the wall this time. Hold that. Krak is going right here. Planes will go here. There's my Crusader outpost. Their strategic pavilion will go here. I got the minimum flow for the river castle, unexpectedly. Actually, I can just Pisces this. Alright, things are coming together really nicely. Oh, this is gonna be ugly, but I could place the strategic pavilion down here, hold the rally point, place this long piece up here. There's my commandery. And my church. And I don't think this would be a good time to use Pisces. Here's hoping I made all the right choices. And, no. I think what I should do is drive these swords into these arrows. They'll hopefully turn into axes. Actually, they can go into these arrows, then these axes. Then they'll take out these swords, drive them into my swords, then my arrows, then finish up top of the skulls. Alright, good plan. I think I might be better off going into the second act than I did the previous run. I will gladly take another river castle. And do I want to leave the plain or the forest behind? I think I am going to leave the forest behind. If I can get to a few wood depots at some point for the rest of this run, like this one, I shouldn't have to worry about any wood for a while. I'll go to this guild because going to the university will definitely force me into a peaceful region, as I've seen. I could get a bridge in here, and it'll generate some gold. Oh, that little pop-up thing just stayed transparent as I was going up to this hostile region. Don't know how that happened. I do have the Crusaders to get my second river castle in here, but not the bridge. Okay. There are some things I can upgrade it now. I can upgrade this Krak. It's gonna be pretty good going into Act 2. And, these 3 buildings are axes. These 3 buildings are swords. But I think I'll be okay. I still got Pisces as my constellation. It's gonna stay that way for a good long while. That's their mercenary camp. You know what? Yeah. Convert that into rivers. River Castle will get some troops. And Alarm Tower will go here. Mountain up here. Commandery is... I'll just have to place it down like that. Then the second river castle will go here. And then right here is where this other river piece will go. There's my Krak. I was about to ask where it was in the deck. And with this next piece, which I will turn into a river, all is good. Crusaders coming up next. I think I'd be better off placing this mercenary camp down. I've explored quite a lot of river tiles this round. Don't want to risk making the shipyard any stronger. And there we go. Moat provides for my Krak quite nicely, and got my commandery's swords. 62 arrows into these axes, then these axes. Then these swords will make quick work of these swords. Then we'll finish off at the... Actually... What I can do is this. Yep. Maximize my chances of completely eliminating the sword army. Beautiful. Alright, now... I don't think I've made much use of Devotion the past few rounds, but I'll go ahead and upgrade it anyway. If I am able to... Oh, the university was still... The university thing was still visible, but not anymore now. Boosts resources. I'll get one of any type. Shady deal. I mean, I've got a boatload of wheat, so... I think Optimizer would be the better option. Even though I haven't been keeping track of how many lines at a time I've explored. Take this wood for free. Head to this university up here, where I will get a card that boosts resources. Shady deal again. That's strange. Recluse Monk. +1 defense for each adjacent mountain piece for religious buildings. I'll take that. See if there's anything useful I can do with it. And we got a hostile region coming up with a lot of rivers. Alright, now I still have yet to make use of this bridge. I have barely half the troops needed to unlock the next building slot. But so long as I place all of these buildings and the terrains in the proper spots, I should be okay for this round. Is that all of my river cards at the start of the deck? That's pretty crazy. But I will no doubt take all the gold. I don't want to place the alarm tower in a problematic position. Or the siege camp, for that matter. I'm just gonna do this. Place the commandery right up here. Alright, I actually made use of the Recluse Monk technology. Alright, so if I can just place this river tile down here, well, mountain turned river tile, and my Krak was coming up, which it is. And then this second river castle I have. If it's even coming up. I don't know now. There was one more river piece, actually. Siege camp. I don't want to place it too close to any of my buildings, but it looks like I'm gonna have to. Oh, it eliminated all my troops from the Crusader outpost. Why? There's my second river castle at long last. This river castle's gonna have to go right here. I think I've made the best of a pretty bad situation. Even though I don't have any axes to counteract the swords with. But these arrows... Actually, these swords can go into these arrows, take out these axes. I'll then drive them into these two swords. Then this sword up here to finish the enemy off. I'm gonna need a drink. There we go. And, I should consider upgrading my commandery again as soon as I have the chance. Or the second river castle. Recluse Monk, if I upgrade it, will give me 2 defense if religious buildings are placed adjacent to mountain pieces. I think this river castle would be what I want to upgrade next. And do I really want erudition? I'm just gonna reroll. Prison, gold diggers, treadmill crane. The prison is a sword building. I don't think I want any of this. I'm gonna reroll. Supply line. Siege camp. I think I'm gonna take the siege camp. I am going to most likely see this as retribution for when the enemy took out all of my axes in the Crusader outpost. Alright. Got enough troops to unlock this building slot, and the siege camp can do its thing. I don't think I have to worry about any mountains being placed down in that corner down there. And I'll hold this. Place the siege camp right down here. Stronghold can go here. There's my river castle, but I don't really want it to be placed down right now. Hold tower. We'll go up here away from the mountain. There comes the Krak. Oh, but I'm placing it adjacent to the plains too. I did not see that until it was too late. Dang it. Perhaps I could find a way to amend things. Crusader outpost. Commandery. My second river castle is coming up. And a plain piece is coming up too. So I'm gonna have to place the plain piece right here. Place this river castle here. Place the river piece here. And there we have it. That wasn't too bad of a round, but it still could be better. What do I want to do here? I think my best course of action would be to combine these 2 axes, drive them into arrows, take out these swords up there, then I'll gather these swords up, drive them into these swords, then these arrows. Yep, that did it. Works for me. Now, Cathedral. I haven't seen this building in game before. But I have unlocked it from the progress tree, so I do know what it's about. I'll go ahead and take it. I don't think I can upgrade it yet. Can I? Not even close. It's gonna cost 150 stone and 300 gold, in addition to the 100 wheat I already have. Can I maybe... That did get me the stone I needed, but not the gold. I think what I am going to do for now is upgrade Devotion to the maximum level. And Holy Crusade is something I can upgrade as well. That's pretty much all, as we head into the keep. I can get Siege Camp to remove some of the keep's units. I don't really feel the need to upgrade anything right now. Let's see how prepared I really am. One of my river castles are coming up. But it's not really at an opportune moment, since I'm gonna have to place it on top of one of these eyes. I could, of course, do this with the Krak. And I can place the river castle right down here. And then... this river piece will go right here. Church goes down here. And, Plains piece will go over here. Hold this river castle for right now. There's the Crusader outpost. And the commandery. I'm gonna have to place it right over here. I don't really have any use for the siege camp anymore at this point. Shoot, it's gonna have to... I'm gonna have to place this on the eye no matter what, am I? Yeah. Bit of a bummer, but no arguing with that. Don't really want to place this piece down like that. I think that's really all I can do. Still got a couple of units for the commandery. But I'm worried that this may not be enough. I'm nervous. Okay, I'm taking 25 damage. Oh man, that was a bit scary. Still nothing I want to upgrade, but maybe I could get this vantage point right here. But it doesn't work with rivers. I think I'm gonna reroll. do I want fertile grounds? I'll go ahead and get that. But if it interferes with a Krak, then I'm gonna have to get rid of it. Do I have anything that'll work with... I still have these 2 river castles. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Do I have anything that'll work with mountains? There's Recluse Monk right here. Thing is, I'm not sure if I should get rid of plains. If I do, then this is going to be an interesting case where I give up both plains and forests, the 2 basic terrains of the game. You know what? I'll give it a shot. I'll leave the plains behind. So now it's just rivers, mountains, and wastelands I've got to deal with. Get a technology card of any type. I do have a couple of sword buildings, so strength in numbers should be ideal. I'm gonna need some stone to upgrade a few buildings once I'm done with this hostile region. I still haven't used my bridge yet. But I'm gonna upgrade strength in numbers real quick while I'm thinking about it. And I say, let's go. My first river castle. Their first training camp. Hold the other one in reserve right now. My siege camp. Gladly placing it down there. Yeah, I'll turn that into river. Krak is going right down there. There's my commandery. If all goes well enough, then I may have to upgrade Recluse Monk again. Got the flow requirements fulfilled. River Castle goes right here. Place of arms will be held in favor of this training camp. There's my Crusader outpost. Just going right down here. There's a river long piece. Alright. There we go. That went pretty rough. That went pretty well, I should say. Alright, so 60 arrows can go into 43 axes. And then what's left can get turned into swords. So I'll be evenly footed with the swords I have to take out. Well, in terms of troop type, at least. Alright. First round without plains or forests, and I'm already doing pretty well. Royal Will, which will spawn River instead since it's at level 2. I'll go ahead and upgrade Recluse Monk real quick. And, I don't really need to upgrade anything else real quick. But I will get Royal Will, should there be any royal... Should there be any more noble buildings coming up. I'll take Lucky Finds, with Open Arms. It's just hostile regions from here on out. This hostile region has the most river, so the Krak could work on that one the most. I could build another church with 150 troops. But I still want to upgrade. I still want to unlock that last slot. I can do with more faith, actually. And I'll establish an outpost. Because why not? It's their siege camp, but I'm gonna place the church instead. Oh yeah. Recluse Monk is really doing its work this time. River Castle 1 and 2 will go at the bottom. A decision that I hope won't come back to bite me. And that is their alarm tower. But I think a siege camp would be preferable. Since I'll trigger the alarm tower twice if I have it go down to where the river castles are. Okay, I got rid of some of its units, so it got rid of some of mine in return. I'm gonna have to turn that into a river. Don't think there's any way I could comfortably proceed forward without that. Training camp. It's gonna have to go down here. Crusader outpost right here. It's mostly just river pieces from here on out. Good news for both my river castles and the Krak. Ah. Now the map got cut in half vertically by rivers. Converted that piece into a river just cause. And then I think I'll drive 68 swords into 51. Then I'll get 84 arrows, drive them into these axes. Then I'll pick up these swords and these axes, drive them into these arrows, then finish off at this river castle right here. It's not what strength in numbers was about, but I won at least. And, I'll upgrade the Holy Crusade again since I got 25 faith. And I'll go ahead strengthen numbers once again. Though it's really only for quelling my concerns about the dungeon. I can go into this hostile region, since it has more rivers. Still can't unlock the final slot yet. But what if I did this? I'm one short of plundering another village. But I should probably be fine. Yeah, they have their own river castle. They want to make me get a taste of my own medicine. It's already coming up. I'm gonna have to place it right here, away from the rest of the river. Siege camp. That river castle is going to be barely out of reach. Drat. Okay, the siege camp is at least going to affect this alarm tower by... yeah. I suspected as much. How could I not see that coming? Church. We'll go right down here. Wait. Oh, I thought it meant for only enemy buildings. Shoot. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember that for when I reach the dungeon. How did I not know that until now? I wish I knew the answer to that, but I don't. So... Okay, there comes my Krak. It's gonna have to go right in the middle, right here. Barracks. I don't really have the room to put you in. I don't think I need that last river piece, though. With only 2 enemy buildings, I think the choice should be easy. And I'm going to do this, and this, this, and this, and this, and this. There we go. 181 left over. I think I'm getting the hang of hard difficulty at this point. I might actually be able to beat the dungeon at this rate. I'm gonna upgrade the optimizer. Because it'll help me pay off bribes. I'm just gonna skip. I'm actually gonna establish an outpost. Do I have any... Okay, I do have a few buildings at level 1, but none of them are really all that important except for the siege camp, which I have. I'll just go to the village and heal up. Okay, so I am at 85 health, which is the max since I upgraded my max defense through a few outposts. Gosh, where is my commentary going? All my buildings are at level 2, while the siege camp is at level 1. I might be able to pull through this, though it's gonna be a bit complicated. I'll have to find a way I can win this. Okay, I did get a few resources out of that, though it's not enough. This mercenary camp is arrows, though, so my troops are going to have a relatively easy time with that. Actually, I can just do this. The castle... I failed to pay off a bribe again. And this is axes, too. This is gonna be a bit troubling. Yep. Siege camp can go ahead and whittle the arrows down a little. It's barely not enough, though. But this is. Oh man, oh man. Not an easy choice. But more units for me and him, so it shall be. Comes my Crusader outpost. Nice. I don't think there's any way I can lose this at this point. I don't want to place this on a trap is the thing. And I don't really want any axes either. Oh, so even if the rivers aren't connected, then it still counts towards the flow. Alright. Yep. I think it's easy to see that I have over 300 troops total, so definitely no way I'm gonna lose this one. Plus, the arrows are playing an influence on how well the swords are gonna do. $112 left over. Just one more than the number in my username. And so, we actually did in fact beat hard difficulty with the Order. And in turn, all three, actually 4 factions, including the tribe. I don't know what I was thinking. I was about to leave the tribe out of this, but yeah, I was able to beat him with that too. In all honesty, I kinda like where things are going with this game, but then there's the problem of me having to tackle the next difficulty down, which I think is... what's it called? Extreme difficulty. I was about to call it intense difficulty, but it's extreme. But then the next difficulty after that is going to be Nightmare, but I'm not really sure if I want to try showing you guys that in any of my videos, since it is definitely and literally going to be a nightmare. But I think what I should do is practice on extreme difficulty a bit after I've gotten a feel for that difficulty before I move on to Nightmare. However long it takes. It's definitely going to take some time. But for now, with all that being said, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you after my 1,000 subscriber video is up. Bye!